5 things people misunderstand about popular foods. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beyond Crazy. 5. Taking skins off potatoes removes half the nutrients. Potatoes are quite popular around the world, especially in America, where they use them as a side for almost everything. From French fries with the skins taken off to mashed potatoes with the skins removed, Americans really love their potatoes. Many recipes in America will specifically tell you to remove the skin and discard it, leaving you only with the white part inside to make your fries, hash browns, or whatever else you want. Unfortunately, this habit is another unhealthy American pastime, as they are removing most of the goodness in the potatoes this way. The problem is that apart from the culinary sin of taking all the texture away and leaving yourself with nothing but white mush, the fact is a whole lot of the nutrients are in the skin. Roughly 50% of the vitamins are in the skin, and about 50% of the fiber is in the skin as well. 4. Pasta carbonara is actually really simple and doesn't include peas. American pasta carbonara, often called chicken carbonara and served with peas in it, is an American dish that you will find in Italian restaurants all over the United States. You will also find a lot of recipes in America that involve using eggs, Parmesan cheese, cream, bacon, chicken, and peas in order to create a Goliath of pasta, meat, and veggies that an Italian would faint at the very sight of. This version is wrongly referred to as pasta carbonara. Still, it is so different from the original dish that it should really get its own name. It doesn't even use the right cheese. Pasta carbonara is traditionally one of those Italian pasta dishes designed to be really simple and make something quick and hearty out of a fairly empty pantry. 3. Fortune cookies are about as Chinese as baseball and apple pie. Fortune cookies are believed by many to be the quintessential part of finishing a Chinese meal. You finish eating, pull out your fortune, and eat your cookie. The cookies don't taste like much, but reading the fortune is fun, and they are full of Confucian wisdom, so it is easy to believe they are authentically Chinese. However, the truth is that fortune cookies are about as Chinese as apple pie, or perhaps we should say, about as Chinese as matcha green tea. You see, the fortune cookie was actually invented, according to most accounts, by a Japanese-American man from San Francisco in the early 1900s. These cookies are manufactured entirely in America, and most of them are made by a group called Wonton Foods Incorporated. In their factory in Brooklyn, which is said to make 4.5 million fortune cookies daily. 2. When you eat pineapple, it eats you right back. Pineapple is a delicious fruit, and many people worldwide love it for a good reason. The taste is truly unique, and it has a weird tingly sensation when you eat it that makes it like no other food. It has its own special cake designed after it, and it's one of the first things tourists want to try when they reach Hawaii. However, despite being pretty familiar with it, most people don't realize that pineapple actually has a special enzyme designed as a defense mechanism that is the reason you get a weird feeling in your mouth when you eat it. This enzyme is called bromelain and is designed to defend the pineapple, although, if anything, it just makes us like it more. That numb feeling you get when you eat pineapple is the enzyme trying to actually eat you right back in order to get you to stop eating it. 1. Pudding was originally savory meat boiled in an animal's stomach. Steak pie, a best of British series classic steak and kidney pudding, John Quilter. Even if you aren't too familiar with British food, you probably know it to some extent, at least from series like Harry Potter. If you have read any books or had any other exposure to their food, you might have noticed that almost everything is a pudding. There are savory dishes like steak and kidney pudding, but there are also a lot of desserts called pudding. And to make matters more confusing, dessert is referred to as pudding even if other dishes are being served. Some people probably wonder if this is the British just being silly, like when they named a new scientific aquatic vessel Boaty McBoatface. However, this actually has some important food history behind it. Back in the early days of England, people used to boil meat in an animal's stomach. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them.